Hello, it's Dane from Jonah Custom Guitars. I actually been doing a lot of repairs lately, and I just did a shop video. I don't know if you've seen that or not, but I dropped this guitar. It's a Sovereign is what it's called. Sovereign, American made, set on the truss rod cover, net cover, and so anyway, it looks like kind of a classical style bridge on it, although it looks like it was probably made for ball end type strings. Not sure. It doesn't have the bracing structure for it. It's basically a pretty live top. It is solid wood. I have no idea what year it is. It had a pickup put in it. I don't know if that came that way or if it was added. Haven't had a chance to do any research. So, and I haven't found any sort of a serial number, although, yeah, nothing on the back of the peg yet. Anyway, so, putting that down, the peg head was, the veneer on the peg head was delaminating. Let me get down here in the camera. Delaminating, you know, so I thought, well, we'll see how hard it is to get off. So I just took the tuners off and got my little, I use this for fretboards, little knife, got you know, to get the fretboard extension off an acoustic when you're doing a neck reset, so it's padded on one side here. I just made it out of a putty knife and ground the edge down thin and rounded the corner so it doesn't dig into things. But it was really a simple matter to slide this in here and pop this thing. It popped right off. It was really, that was nice. It's one of the few things I've worked on actually just came apart. So all I'm doing now is prepping to re-glue that. One thing I wanted to show you, which anyway, I'm just got a sanding block here. I think this is 60 grit. I'm just going to basically grind if I can get it to roll, yeah, I'm just going to sand the glue off the back of the veneer, which is, I keep saying veneer, but it's basically a piece of plastic. But we'll get sand my fingertips off. I got an idea. I've got a push block for my joiner. I might just grab that and see if it helps me hold on to that piece any better. This, I mentioned in the other video that this peg head had been broken twice. So this is the new fresher break, obviously mahogany. This is the old break right through here, and I said tweak. I don't want to tweak it too hard because I could break new wood again. But the joint that it was glued at doesn't seem to be wanting to open up at all. And again, I stuck my little trusty separator knife in there, and I couldn't get it to do anything. It's actually missing a piece right there. So it will probably continue to be missing a piece there. This the guy that owns this guitar just wants it playable. With the veneer on there, you can see it's got a very slight hole there. It looks cavernous in the video, but in real life it's not that big. It's maybe 1/8 of an inch at the widest point. I may just, may cut that out and try to pop a little piece of mahogany. The hardest part is that even the new mahogany won't match any of this, so may just jam some filler in there, who knows. Anyway, so this process is just get the glue off. Anyway, it's just got some in the middle. It's amazing, you know, I have several times, but typically you don't feel peg heads without the rest of the guitar. This thing is essentially weightless. So it's amazing. I had a lady bring one into the store one day and handed me this with no tuners or anything on it and said, "Can you fix this?" Anyway, I said, "What, you want me to build a guitar onto it?" Or she had the rest of the guitar out in her car, but that was that was an interesting fix. It was missing a lot of the wood, so I had to put some wood into it. I did mention on the other video, which I can't, obviously don't know if you're going to see that or not, that once this is all back together, I'm going to spline, cut a couple grooves through the neck into here and into here, and put some maple or wenge or something in there, contrasting color, and I'll just leave them exposed. I'll go ahead and, you know, seal over them, but leave them exposed as far as color. I'm not going to try to blend that in. Make it a detail. I also mentioned in the other video how ridiculously wide this truss rod cavity is. So it's probably one of the old box, you know, aluminum box channel rods. But I guess if it's glued to the outside of the channel, it reinforces it. But the channel, the rod stops all the way back here, so you have all this space with no aluminum channel that's glued to it or anything. So virtually no, I mean, look at the amount of meat that's holding this neck together. You think about that, it's kind of amazing that string tension didn't break it. I mean, heavens. Short grain and very little wood contact right there. So, anywho, I'm going to continue to do this until I'm clean on both pieces. And I probably won't glue it back together until I actually have the peg head glued back onto the guitar. The fit isn't bad at all, so getting that together is going to be pretty simple. I'm not terribly worried about making that pretty, because it's really not that bad. If I sand it, I'm going to see raw wood. It would smooth it out of fuzz, but it'll show color, or, you know, wood color again if I do that through the stain. So I may just leave it. Depends on how clean a joint I get here. I may have to sand it out and refinish all of it, but we'll just deal with that when we get there. Anyway, still got some glue in there. It's going to have to come off. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll pick this up again sometime when it's glued up or in the process of being glued up. Bye now.